Hey guys, it's Tobin. Thanks for joining us. Much appreciated. Thanks for checking out the channel. If you guys could subscribe here, also subscribe to the WQM YouTube page. Watch Tobin and Leroy weekdays 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And that means a lot to me. You guys familiar with the sports guy, Bill Simmons? Top bum, yeah? Like the Heat did not win the championship last year, and that's true. But I will tell you, that photo of him in Game 7, watching the Miami Heat just absolutely stomp on the Boston Celtics. It's not the Larry O'Brien trophy, but it's good. It is good. I mean, that dumb look on his face in Game 7 when the Miami Heat are just running roughshod on his Celtics. Ah, man. Now, to be fair, Bill, Lil Willie, I'm sure if there was a look on me in the in the arena for Game 6 when Derek White hit that putback, probably would have looked similar. But you having to drink that in, that was just a moment. You having to drink that in for an entire game sometimes just gives life to me. It just breathes life into me. It's a great thing. So anyway, Lil Willie was doing a podcast with his boy Zach Lowe. I feel like I'm about to start like an Andrew Dice Clay bit. And Lil Willie and Zach Lowe were doing a bit about teams and or players with the most pressure on them to win the championship, which is fine. All right, I'm in. Let's see what they got to say. But a little bit of a swerve from Bill Simmons here, as he has put Miami Heat big man Bam Adebayo on his list, to which I was a little bit surprised, as was, I think, his co-host there, Zach Lowe, because Bam is not looked upon as the star of the Miami Heat. He is, I think everybody looks at this as Jimmy Butler's team. But I was willing to hear it out because I don't see a lot of national pundits putting pressure on Bam. So the reasoning, though, for this was a little bit weird from Bill Simmons.
I had Griffin sixth. My next one I was really excited about, and you're probably gonna lean back and be bummed out.
Tell us.
It's a player?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to lean back and be bummed out.
Bam Adebayo.
Oh, the Bam. Don't do this.
I'm going to do it.
What is has he won too much for your taste?
No. I like Bam Adebayo.
Okay.
Might be in a situation in 3 straight series in the East where he's not the best big.
Oh, yeah. Well, first of all, by choice on that, like, he's not used to that. Like, everybody overlooking him in every friggin' series that he's up against. Like, this is new territory for Bam.
So, yeah, look, you're in the same conference as Giannis, Embiid, and...
You know who gives him problems? Kristaps Porzingis.
Okay. All right. This is where this is going to go down the line for Bill, is he's going to say... Once again, the Celtics are going to think that they have the formula to stop Bam Adebayo, and it's this time. It wasn't a showdown with Joel Embiid, and it wasn't a showdown with Giannis Antetokounmpo, 2 players who are worlds better. No, ladies and gentlemen, let's dance this dance like it's 2016, and Kristaps Porzingis is the reason there's more pressure on Bam than I believe he put 5 other players. So this is where it's at with Bill Simmons.
Stop. But we know who's a better player between the two of them.
Yeah, but did you see him try to guard Porzingis? Porzingis is like 10 inches taller than him.
Porzingis is very tall.
I thought the Celtics, that was the first time I was like, they finally figured out a way to F with Miami. With just size. And Bam actually looked small in one of the Boston games, and I got super excited about it.
He got super excited about Kristaps Porzingis and the Celtics in their one showdown with the Miami Heat where they needed a referee to overlook a call to beat the Miami Heat in their building. He was super excited about it. This is what got him all giddy, is that, Porzingis is going to be mind you, this is the same fan base that had holding on to their hat that they had Daniel Tice as a guy who was going to be a wash with Bam Adebayo. But now we have put it into the hands of Kristaps Porzingis in the one matchup against the Celtics that he'd had this year, where it was right down the stretch, second game of the season, and Bam Adebayo, mind you, in this game, had 27 points, finished with 27 points, 7 rebounds, and at that end of that game, Jimmy Butler kind of had a stinker in that game, not Kristaps Porzingis, and you had the weird tie-up at the end that Spo was furious about. But let's allow the Bostonian mascot to continue.
This is the why the Celtics are constructed the way they are. You would love to be able to say, all right, Bam, you guard this wing over here who doesn't shoot, and so you can roam around. There is no such thing. So you have to guard Porzingis. You have no other place to put your center. So why Bam? Why are you singling out Bam? Just the pressure of guarding these guys around.
But does Bam, has he won a title? Because last time I checked, he hasn't.
Is that all?
Hey, last time I checked, neither did Tatum and Jaylen Brown, and neither did Kristaps Porzingis. That's just me, though.
No, but you asked who has pressure.
The snark from this rat bastard.
He is their only guy going round by round against Giannis and Embiid, and then the Tatum-Porzingis combo. And he's the best guy on the team to guard all of those guys.
Yeah.
Good luck. That's a freaking
Good luck. Good luck, Bam. I know you've gotten to the finals twice, and it's not like you haven't faced this gauntlet of stars, and you're not always guarding the best people in the world. I know you had to go against Nikola Jokic in the finals last year, but Kristaps Porzingis, good luck, dude. Good luck.
That's 7 weeks, Zach Lowe.
So
it's like, oh, good, I got through Giannis. Oh, there's Joel Embiid.
It's such a funny thing. First of all, it's like Bam has never been through this already. He hasn't had playoff series he's won against Joel Embiid, and he hasn't had playoff series that he's won against Giannis Antetokounmpo. But my God, everybody, buckle up. Kristaps Porzingis is going to be the thing that is really going to crack the code of Bam Adebayo because he's tall and can shoot. Not like he didn't have to deal with that with Brook Lopez last year against against the Milwaukee Bucks, where Brook Lopez also tall and can shoot. And is a very, is a great shooter, and by the way, a way better defender than Kristaps Porzingis. Bam, how is he going to solve the riddle that is Kristaps Porzingis? It was actually fun. I think this was a poll recently I saw on Heat Twitter where like a Boston fan was like, who's the better player, Kristaps Porzingis? And you never know what 12-year-old is putting these polls together anymore. But that Kristaps Porzingis is going to be the thing. Look, Boston is a very, very excellent team. They have a lot of firepower, but you're not going to sit here and act like the Miami Heat are going to be scared of that team. And I'll tell you one thing that's going to be interesting about this, and going to be interesting about Boston going into these playoffs, is going to be, especially interior-wise, how that is going to help defensively against them. Because the one thing I would say about Boston is, with Rob Williams not being on the team this year, you got rid of one of the guys that I think genuinely bothers the Miami Heat defensively more than anybody, especially with them throwing him on Jimmy Butler and Bam. Rob Williams did a really good job at disrupting certain things with them. It's going to be incumbent upon them to bring that to the table, because the Miami Heat kind of have the book on the Boston Celtics. But I just found this uproariously funny today. I was like, wait. Your reasoning, look, I'm happy that, first of all, I'm happy that somebody is coming out and putting a little pressure on Bam, because Lord knows, Bam would probably be happy to hear that people are thinking about him and the idea that he's got some pressure on him. Because I know that internally he feels that pressure. He takes great responsibility and pride, and he wants to be looked upon as the best guys in the league. But the thing that's always funny about it is people always act like he is severely outmatched in all these matchups with Joel Embiid and Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Boston Celtics, or whomever you want to throw at him. They always act like he's going to be the guy who's outmatched, yet he's had as much, if not more, playoff success than all of them. I guess outside of Giannis winning the championship on the back end year where they swept the Heat, but the Heat just beat that team in 5. And Bam Adebayo, well, I don't know if you guys saw Game 5, but he basically slayed them out of the series. So, I think he'll be fine with the pressure, Lil Willie, of, taking on Kristaps Porzingis. Man. I mean, you can't make some of this shit up sometimes with what they say. It's crazy to me. Zach, how's it going to Kristaps Porzingis the ringer? I don't know, dude. I guess he's just going to do it like he always does it, which is pretty successfully. Odd take. A unique take, but an odd take.